What's up, guys? Anklespankin here, and today we are playing as Lucian AD carry in my 5th provisional game, I believe. Yeah, because I had 3 wins and 1 loss. The 1 loss, let me go ahead and explain that, guys, or explain that for you guys, because as I said at the very beginning of this, I would be uploading all the games, but that one I actually couldn't. Pretty much what happened, let me just give you guys a rundown of it. Yes, I did not play well. I'll say that right now. But it's not because I didn't play well. I think I went like 4-7 and 7 or something at the end of it. But that wasn't why. What happened was, first, my dad came downstairs like 6 times in the middle of recording, so he kept interrupting, so I would have had to keep cutting parts out. I think I said "and we're back" like 7 times at least. My dogs were barking a shit ton, so that would have been really annoying in the video. My mom hollered downstairs, and actually we also had an AFK on our team. We had an AFK Lucian, so that didn't really help. But when my mom yelled downstairs, she actually, my computer, like my new computer, had been like it arrived at our house in the middle of the game, and they needed my signature personally, so I actually had to AFK myself in the middle of the game. So I was like, you know what, I'm sure that they'll understand getting 9 of my 10 provisional games, knowing that what it was a mid Yasuo game that I did not play very well in. Essentially all that happened was I got camped and we ended up losing the game. It was a 4v5, and then I had to AFK for a bit, and that was that. So I'm sure you guys won't be too sad about, you know, missing that game. But that's okay. Should still get 9 of the games at least. So anyways, also I did read all the comments on my Jinx video. I know there is another AD carry video. I do apologize for that. But as you guys probably know, AD carry is my most comfortable role. So if I can get it, I'm going to try and get that before any other role in ranked. So for these games at least, hopefully you guys understand. Been trying to not do AD carry as much. Like I've usually just been saying Phil, but this one I actually called AD. Anyways, we are level 2 in this lane. Caitlyn and Blitz versus Lucian and Sona. Looks like their jungler is a Vi this game, and our jungler is Lee Sin. So pretty standard people. Top is Nasus versus Trundle. At mid is of course Ahri versus Nidalee. And actually I did check the MMR of this account, and by like checking that I mean I checked you know, about the ranks of the other people in this game as well, because I was kind of curious, and I am chilling. You know, like this game has a bunch of previous diamonds and platinums in it, so I'm chilling probably about mid-platinum level area on this account right now, so that's expected. Probably, that's about where I expected to be, honestly. Blitz going for a hook there, not going to connect, so I know that he doesn't have that for another little bit. But at the same time, we don't really want to try and trade with her right now, because they do have a rather large minion wave, so just going to relax for a little bit. If she gets a little too close, then I will, but if she doesn't, Sona accidentally stepped on a trap and jacked the CS from me. That happens. Not a big deal. Looks like first blood going down to the enemy jungler on our jungler. It looks like, oh god, what's Ahri doing? Ahri, please be safe. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and dash. He wasn't going to hit me, I don't think, but I dashed out of reaction. It looks like Ahri not going to be safe, actually dying, so that's 0-2 so far with the mid and jungler dying. It kind of stinks, but it's not too much of a problem. Hopefully we'll be able to come back from that just fine. Anyways, we are winning this bot lane at the moment, I believe. Let me check the CS, 28-20. So yeah, we do have quite the advantage on her right there, so that will be some harass off on the Caitlyn just a little bit with my Q. I have not been taking advantage of how strong Lucian is early in the lane, and that's really just me being a doofus. Looks like Sona getting hit right there, so I'm just going to run past here and do some damage to this. Actually, I'm just going to sit here and kill the Blitz pretty much, because Blitz is really low, and he was right in my face with no mana. So, by Sona getting hooked, we have more minions there and whatnot, so actually we were able to just out-trade them with really no problems. So that's good. Let's go ahead and just do that. Get some good damage off on her. Go ahead and shoot Blitz. There's his mana berry, so he can't bait us with that anymore for the next 2 minutes. And it looks like Nasus picking up a kill on Trundle up there. Great job, guys. I do see... Uh-oh, we're getting ganked, so I'm just going to go ahead and dash away. Looks like she's coming in with that. I can probably pick up a kill here, maybe. Come on. Can I get this? There we go. His flash going out. I'm not going to bother using my barrier because I wouldn't get out. Caitlyn has no barrier though, and it looks like Sona using the flash still gained Vault Breakered. So that's 2 kills for the Vi. Caitlyn has no barrier though, so that's good for us. I'm going to pick up a second Doran's Blade and a Vampiric Scepter. 2 potions, a mana potion, and then run back. I actually wasn't paying attention and missed Vi entering the lane. So that was entirely my fault for me dying there. But I was still able to pick up a kill at least. So I'm 1-1 now. Not too bad, all things considered. And since Caitlyn got 2 assists and she's a little down CS, we should be around similar gold. But since it is Caitlyn, she may go for like a pickaxe or something maybe. But who knows. Anyways, as with what I normally do with Lucian, excuse me, I am going to go for the Bloodthirster first, because I do feel it allows me to have a much stronger lane presence, where I can also do faster, bigger trades, have an easier time all in, and then also after potential trades, especially against the Caitlyn who's going to be poking me a lot, I would like to definitely have the sustain the Bloodthirster provides. So it's a good idea, and I was correct. She did pick up the pickaxe and boots. So she's got tier 1 boots now, and that'll be that. I'm actually not going to stand too far forward. I'll get myself grabbed. Actually, it probably wouldn't matter, to be honest. If I got grabbed, we would probably win a trade right now. Plus, I do have all the sustain as I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and just Q him, get that double passive auto off. And actually, I do need to... I forgot to change something. I always forget that Fraps isn't, a software designed to record higher than 1280 by 720. So naturally, like, it still slightly lags when you use it with resolutions higher than that. So I will be doing some more research on that. I do apologize. I've heard a lot about DX Story, so I'm gonna look into that. Hopefully that'll be good. But we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and ward that just to make sure Blitz isn't trying to do anything too sneaky, or also trying to make sure Vi doesn't do anything sneaky with the lane gank herself either. So let's see here. Caitlyn actually is pretty low right now. So if one of us gets pulled, I am going to just go straight up all in on Caitlyn, and that, nope, not going to be a successful Q for the hit. I do have a lot of mana, so I should be a bit more lenient with my Qs, because I can definitely afford to use them right now. So let's see here. Please, no, what the hell? What the hell? Alright guys, if you're on my friends list on this account, please never ever message me. It's really distracting for me, especially when I'm trying to commentate, because I can't fully pay attention when I'm reading, and I also like lose track of everything that's on my mind, so it's really difficult for me to handle that. But it could also be a glitch. They might be it might not say I'm in game right now, because usually people don't message me when I'm on this account. I think most people know, but in the future, for those of you guys that do have me add on here, please don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and dash in here. I get a lot of damage off on this Caitlyn right there. Going to go ahead and use the calling to get Blitzcrank out of here. Got a ton of damage off on both of them. Definitely out-traded them severely hard there. And that is exactly what I was talking about with, I believe that we would be fine if one of us gets pulled. Because absolutely nothing bad happened to us out of that. We actually just got both of them very low. And that's good. Actually, I should have just queued that right there. That's a bit of a shame that I didn't. But Sona actually didn't use her crescendo during that because she didn't have it. But she does have it now. So possibly can do something big there. Going to do some damage to the Caitlyn. And we'll see if I can just get a good bit of damage off on this Blitz here. Taking a tower shot. Not too concerned with that. Might as well pop a potion here while I still have them. Even though with just CSing and natural, HP regen and Sona healing me, I would be back to full HP in no time. But might as well keep myself capped off whenever I can. I'm actually going to take a bit more aggressive stance. So, whoop, we're getting teleported in on, so we need to get out of here. Yep, that's why I got out of there. Because I'm just going to run up over here and get all the way up to this area and just run down to right here. Oh shit, I can't leave. Never mind, I totally can leave. They're not going for the dragon. Nasus, yeah, Nasus is doing the right thing, getting that tower down. or at least getting a lot of damage off on it. Sadly, not going to be able to go back and get a BF sword on this back. So I'm actually not going to spend a lot of money. I'm just going to get boots, another potion, and a mana potion, leaving me with 1,000 gold, a bit more or less. Actually, if I was just a bit more patient, I would have been able to... Nope, never mind. Nasus isn't going to take it. Never mind. I totally take back what I was going to say. I thought Nasus might be able to get the tower, but Trundle got up there quick enough that he was unable to do so. So... will not be picking up that tower and would not have enough money for my BF. So it looks like Vi is over here. Ari not really able to respond because Nidalee's pressuring her. And I need to get the farm because that's... Whoa! Oh shit, I missed that one. It looks like Ari picking up a kill on the Nidalee. Great job. And Trundle getting a kill on the Nasus. Not so great job. But things do happen, excuse me. And we will go on with it. Let's see. How's the CS looking? It's 68 to 85. So we are winning on CS. Looks like Bliss trying to get a pull out here. Well, getting poked a little bit by the Caitlyn. There we go. Doing some good poke back to her. She probably has a... Nope, she does not have a BF yet. Did she even go back after all that? It looks like she either did and is doing the same thing I'm doing, or she didn't go back. So it could be either of the two. But that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and queue. Yeah, there we go. Good. Oh god, I messed up. I need to go ahead and just do some damage as much as I can. Actually, oh shit, I'm flashing out. That way I don't get hit by that. Let's go ahead and use the Culling and just kite backwards. That way I can whoop, get in the middle of that. And let's see if we can do this here. Spear coming out. Gonna go ahead and use my... No! 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 The freaking Blitz is so low! God damn it! Oh, Ari, you're a little late there, buddy. Ari, you're a little tiny bit late on the Miyako there. It wouldn't really, like, it didn't really matter that Nidalee came down because she came down pretty late. But it looks like we will get the top turret. 2 for 2 trade, and we got the turret in our favor. So actually, we do somewhat come out on top of that overall. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Any Charm going to come out? No, looks like Charms will not come out. Charm actually coming out and landing right there. Orbit Deception coming out, doing a bunch of damage. Lucian just tanking some tower shots because he's a nice guy like that. And we do have our BF sword now. I'm guessing Caitlyn probably does have hers as well because she is 2-0-3. Her lane is getting a lot of attention right now, which really sucks for us because every member of their team has been down here. And it's barely 13 minutes into the game now, so that's a little difficult to deal with, but it's still something that we do have to deal with, and I do know that people are coming down, so I'm just going to, you know, kind of slowly do this. Drop my ward in here, and get the... Whoa! Not get grabbed by that. Let's go ahead and react fast enough to not get hit by that dude. It looks like Lee Sin coming in right now. My ultimate will be up in just a second. Lee Sin chilling in the bush right now, so we have a possible lane gank coming. Let's see if... Alright, looks like that bush is not warded, or else those minions... Never mind, it totally is warded. So, I take back what I said. There's an easy way to tell if bushes are warded, by the way, if you're a jungler. If you're staying in the bush and the minions automatically aggro onto you, that's a pretty dead giveaway that, you know, the bush is probably warded. Because, you know, they wouldn't be able to see you otherwise. But anyways, let's maintain being careful because Blitz is looking like he wants to grab. He just... Oh wait, no, that was his ultimate passive. I thought that was his power fist for a second. It looks like Caitlyn, since she's been able to free farm pretty effectively, is catching up on my farm. Not too good for me, but at the same time, still not too concerned. And let's go ahead and be mindful of getting grabbed. Of course, we don't really want that to happen, but at the same time, it's not really too detrimental if I do, because we should be more powerful than they are. And actually, this could be... Oh, the crescendo coming out with him, both of them actually. That's a bit of a shame that she netted right out of that, but at least it was a 2-for-1 trade up there. So good job on their part. Let's go ahead and see if we can... There's another good hit off on the Caitlyn. And it looks like Lee Sin wants to do the dragon, so we can definitely go assist him with that. So we are on our way now. Now that we pushed that, and let's go ahead and just... I'm actually... No, never mind. They're not coming up. So Sona's going to go drop a ward in there, and we'll just come up here and help him with it. Kind of pull it out a little bit, and Blitz looking like he wants to do something, but is not going to be able to. There's the dragon for us, and let's see if we can do something here. Never mind. I'm not going to go for that. I could have, but I'm not going to, because I didn't have my W, so I didn't have my speed boost. so not much of a point. And actually I didn't hit with my speed boost there anyways, so if I did I may have potentially gone for that. Oh, that's painful to miss a siege minion. I really hate missing siege minions. It's such a simple thing that so many people do so often. Really just because they're not paying attention. And that was kind of silly. I really shouldn't play little games like that with myself. Sometimes I play chicken with hooks and whatnot, even though I know better. But I'm just so confident that it's not going to hit me that I do it anyways. And it looks like Ari picking up a kill on... Oh god, that one did hit me. But we should be good. The exhaust coming out actually. So, Blitz no exhaust. Now that's good. And that... Well, that's really good for us actually. And it looks like the other lanes are picking up as well. So, great job to them. Sona should have her crescendo somewhat soon. And that will be even better for us. Looks like the sweeper coming out. Let's not let him just take that ward, because obviously wouldn't be good. Let's also not let him just, you know, run around and pull us. And that would also not be very good. And as I say that, I get pulled, but I did not hit anyone, so I'm actually not really in danger. Which is good. Obviously good. So I'm not really in any danger of dying. That was a mistake on my part to get grabbed like that. So, but since I didn't hit him like I said, I was in absolutely no danger of anything happening. It looks like we got Lucian coming down here and our mid lane. The crescendo landing on both of them, totally making up for last time. I need to get out of here. Looks like Nasa's killing Nidalee? What? Alright, I guess Nasus killed Nidalee, so great job Nasus. And with the mid laner and the jungler down here, we will be able to take this tower very easily. And boop, there goes the tower. Gonna go back, get my Bloodthirster, and pick up my what should I pick up on this back? I think I'm just going to get Berserker Greaves on this back and then a longsword. That way I can have the Berserker Greaves completed, finish my Bloodthirster as well, and then get the longsword. I'll get 2 potions as well, just because, you know, it's pretty standard for me to pick up potions. But the longsword will obviously build into the Phage, which will build into the Trinity Force, which on Lucian is obviously a very, very, very strong item, due to how many skills Lucian uses and all the training he does, and just how well it synergizes pretty much with everything Lucian does. Speaking of Trinity Force, a lot of people do actually enjoy rushing Trinity Force on him, which I'm not going to say it's terrible, but I personally don't agree with it. As I was saying earlier, I do feel like I have a much, much stronger presence in lane with a Bloodthirster first, due to the sustain and due to the flat damage it provides. Where... Oh, Hawk. Where some people do have an easier time playing lane with a Trinity Force, and it looks like Nidalee is here, so we just need to be a little careful. She's probably just going to sit over to the side and try and spear us, just like that. Nidalees don't really do much of anything else. Going to go ahead and not get anywhere near to that hook. And Nidalee's still down here, so it looks like Lucian coming in. Ari coming in with the charm. Going to go ahead and dash and use the culling, and it looks like Trundle teleporting down. This could be quite a lot of people down here. And let's go ahead and just try and get something. I need to be careful, and that will be 1 kill. And oh god, I messed up. I shouldn't have flashed forward. I got really, really cocky. I tried to flash forward thinking I'd be able to get my vision in the bush and kill the blitz. So that was just straight up me being cocky there. But Nasus should be able to get that no problem, because that is 5 bottom in a 1-for-4 trade, which is obviously not too good for us. But we should be able to trade tower for tower still, because it is Nasus, and we'll see. We'll see if he can do it. It looks like, yeah, bot tower is definitely going to go down. I am misplaying right now. I do apologize. I don't know why. For some reason, I can't really seem to play well today, or not just today. Like these last couple of games in general on my Smurf, I just don't seem to play very well. But I guess that happens. Trundle running away. 11 to 15 right now. I'm very confident in my own abilities to come back from behind, especially when, you know, after I get my power spike and items. I'm very confident in myself to perform after I get my items, but hopefully so is my team. So hopefully my mistakes will not drag them down. I guess I just misclicked my auto there and missed a minion because of it, but we are still out CSing. 148 at 20 minutes isn't too terrible. I should have probably about 30 more at this point, but you know, it could be much worse. So as long as we're winning right now, that does help my my little morale boost there. I'm going to go ahead and use the culling on this next wave too, so I can have it pushed, and it looks like dragons very soon. So I'm going to drop the culling right here, just push this out, and boop, boop. There we go. And we'll run up and see if we can help our teammates out too, because, oh, never mind, mid tower is already taken. So that's good, but we should get in position to try and do this dragon pretty quickly as soon as it gets up. I do have enough money for my phage now, so that will help me too. And let's go ahead and not get speared in the face, because, yeah, that would be pretty bad for obvious reasons. Looks like, oh my goodness gracious, Lucian going in, and this will be the kill for Lucian. Great play by the Lee there, knocking Nidalee into us. And actually, she has no flash now either. So with Nidalee down, this dragon should be as good as free almost, as long as we don't make the mistake of totally missing it. Lucian is very good at securing dragons too, because Q does more damage the lower people are. So overall, it was pretty safe. Plus, since we killed their mid laner, they did not have a very good time trying to do that for us. And actually, it looks like it's really just their top laner and their jungler. They're doing really well right now, so that's good for us. Their Caitlyn's doing decently, but at the same time it's Caitlyn, so personally I'm not very scared. It looks like Lee Sin, maybe will he do it? It looks like he's getting really, oh, he got it! Don't know if he will be getting out of this one though. Definitely will not. The auto attack will just come out and stop him. So at least he picked up the kill. That is good news. Nasus may be in a pickle here, getting exhausted actually. Oh god, Ahri's coming up. Let's see if they can do this. Ahri doing tons of damage right there. Nasus just trying to keep himself alive, and Ahri will ult, and that will actually keep him alive right there. It looks like the charm coming out as the Vault Breaker happens. Flash coming out of the Vi, and will not be enough. And let's see here. It looks like Nidalee is getting kind of low in this mid lane, but not low enough to really. Oh, I guess that's warded over there. Okay, so then they're trying to figure out was that for me? But I guess that spear was definitely not for me. And god, this is kind of annoying. See, it's weird because for me, I know it's the fraps because I have a solid 60 frames per second constantly, but it still feels choppy. So, going to mess with different recording software. I do apologize if that's annoying to you guys, or if you guys can even see it. I don't know if you can, because man, recording's weird. I have no idea what you guys can and can't see sometimes. But that's okay. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get my Sheen, because picking that up will help my damage quite a lot. I'm just going to sell these potions for it. There we go. And I know you guys did say that my mic was a little low compared to my friends, and the in-game sounds were very loud, so I turned those in-game sounds down a lot. So they should be decent now. And I tried to turn my mic up, but I don't know how much that would have. I don't know how much that helped because I couldn't turn it up much. But it looks like Lee landing that Q. Will he get pulled? I don't know. It looks like nothing's coming out of this 4v3 at the moment. Oh, there's the 4v4. But I'm here as well now too. So this could be good for us. Gonna go ahead and do some damage there. Hitting that Nidalee quite a lot. The charm coming out from the Ahri. Gonna go ahead and pop the culling. And will this... Oh, I picked up the kill using the culling. And this will be 2 kills for me. Gonna go ahead and pick that up. Double kill right there. And that will get me definitely back where I need to be. So I am very quickly getting right back into this game. And that is very, very good for my team. Because... not to toot my own horn or anything, but I do find myself to be a decent Lucian player still. Looks like we're going for this Caitlyn here. Oh, the almost insects. Almost tried to be here. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with absolutely nothing. And by absolutely nothing, I mean doing most of his damage, or most of his health is damage. But it is time that we get out of this area. I'm going to go ahead and drop a ward here, and I'm going to do their wraiths. Because hashtag no respect, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and just kite these away. Boop, kill that. Looks like Nasus not in trouble, but you know, he's getting chased down a little bit. I'm going to go bottom. I'm going to pick up these minions, because after these minions I'll have enough for my Trinity Force, and then actually it looks like mid tower is going to go down probably. So that's a little stinky, but not really a whole lot we could have done ourselves to stop it, other than try and look scary, I guess. But you know, I don't like scaring people, so I'm not going to try and be too spooky on them. Let's go ahead and actually, no, I thought about using the calling there. You need to probably run away a little bit, to be honest. They're trying to jack it. Maybe they might be. They may or may not be trying to jack this. Oh, they are trying to jack it. Hello, hello. There's a bunch of damage going out on her. It looks like Vi coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and please flash. Nothing. Nothing, this sucks. Why is Vi over there too? Alright, Lucian, there's the Q, getting the kill. I got caught out because I am bad as hell. I was trying to use my flash, but Vi had ulted me. Well, my flash and my barrier, but Vi had ulted me, so I was up in the air. Looks like since I used so much getting me, that my team can just run around and pick him off. So, even though it does look a little bad on my part, it still will pay off quite a lot, and I do actually still have both my summoners, which is also very nice. Getting another kill on the Trundle. It looks like they will be killing this Blitz too. The exhaust coming out, the Blitz going down. And it looks like Lucian going in with the flash Q, and will this be enough? The barrier and the flash coming out from Caitlyn. The ultimate coming out will not kill him. Barely surviving that. Great job, Lee. Good thing they used freaking everything on me. So, with that in mind, we did get a lot out of that, actually in our favor. Looks like Lucian landing another beautiful Q. And just going in on this Nidalee. Looks like he will not be winning this trade, though. Nope! The lifesteal will not prevail either. Let's go ahead and see if I can get into this shindig and be of assistance to my teammates. I'm going to go ahead and drop my ward there and stick right around this corner. I'm going to go ahead and just, go for her, because she's really low. And actually, there's the freaking ultimate again, so we'll just sit here and kill her. Looks like freaking what's-her-face off in the distance. Not going to be able to stop me. Gonna go ahead and just use the Culling facing backwards, doing a ton of damage to them. And let's go ahead and just beat the hell out of them all. And, oh, we are going into this. Let us go, friends! There's a bunch of damage going off on the Caitlyn there, picking up that kill. Just gonna stay back here and kill this Blitzcrank too, and flash Q him. There's the double kill for me. And this will be maybe not a triple kill, but still getting much more gold under my belt with the assists. And another very successful push for us. So this will give us some money. Eating that spear because fuck you. And I'm just going to sit here and get some life back on these minions. So, not too concerned about the spears. Hey, what's she doing? There's a bunch of damage. Let's see if I can get her. There's the kill! Picking that up. She was getting a little too cocky for my liking. So that will be those double buffs for me. Vi is the only one up, so we should be able to get this tower very, very easily. And that will be the tower down, and let us go. And looks like Lucian doing the dragon, so picking that up, no problem for us. Thanks, Lee, you're a cool guy. And my red, never mind, I misclicked it and killed it anyways, so red should get that one. But again, killed it. And let's go ahead and go back, because with the amount of gold I have, I'm about to receive such a power spike, and it's going to be so beautiful. Able to pick up the entire last Whisper in one back is absolutely enormous. Now, it may look like they're not building a lot of armor, but on the people that do have armor, the Vi and the Blitzcrank, I am going to do massive amounts more damage to them now. And it look... Did I just flash? I think Vi just flashed. That's pretty funny. Oh, she just pounced. She is done for. That is a dead pussycat. Let's go ahead and use the Culling. Doing a bunch of damage there. Let's go ahead and just fuck with this guy because he can't kill us. I'm going to get out of the way of any Blitzcrank hooks, and that will be another dead dude. And this will be, oh, go ahead and use that barrier just to bait out that damage from him. And that will be 3 for nothing on our side. And that will be this mid-inhibitor tower down. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my W there. And with my new received power strike, no, yeah, this is definitely bugged, I'm telling you. I'm gonna go ahead and just go after her, because, you know, with that wither on her, she is done for. And I'm only assuming it's the client glitch, mainly because it was happening on my main too. So, very, very presumptuous about that. But this should be the game, putting me at 4-1 on my provisionals. So, GG, I forgot that my... Oh, shit! Looks like a big crescendo coming out. Let's go ahead and get in here. Can I pick up the kill? No, I'm not going to pick up the kill, but Trundle going in. Not going to be getting anything out of that, and this will be the game. Let's go ahead and, yep, there it is. That is the game over. Finishing that game something like 9-4 or something like that. So another victory for us, putting me at 4-1 in my provisionals. So that is still pretty good overall. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and favorite, it helps me out. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. All 3 links will be in the description below. And as always, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace!